Okay, that's not funny. During my what keyword? So you're being transphobic? I'm not gonna read your comment. Fuck off, CopperCab. Okay, CopperCab! Enough! Get Trump waifu off my... I don't like this. I don't like that gif. Get it off my fucking face. Okay, so you're cut off now. Okay, so you're cut off now. So you're cut off now.
Cooper.
ASMR. You walk down a dark alley to get some crack when a ginger sumo simp jumbos out of a dumpster. You try to run, but Bill Cosby appears, trips you up, and you land in Michael Jackson's lap, and all three of them take turns raping you orally and anally.
What? Take turns what? How? You're not allowed to use the bot. You are not allowed to use the fucking bot cow. That's another strike. One more and I'm going to call Aubrey in here. One more and I'm going to get my wife. Stop it. Not fucking cool, cow. Not fucking cool. Enough with the ASMR. ASMR. The A in ASMR stands for assault. Assaulting you. Assault. Sexually. More like SAMR. Sexual assault. MR, whatever the fuck MR means. Stop it. That is sexual assault. Stop it. That was fucking awful. That was so weird and offensive and rude and disrespectful to victims of assault. I don't find that funny at all. Disregard those comments or don't disregard. I don't really care. We're moving on. CopperCab Prolapse, here's your president. What is this?
Nobody wants you in this town. Nobody wants you around, period.
Come on, man.
Oh. Look at him, fellas. You crying, boy? You crying, boy? Maybe we'll go back down to McDonald's and get you a Lamburger and some French fries. How about a Weineken? You little sissy boy! Def Leppard suck!
He's that Def Leppard sucks. Here's the thing. I just want to say, go fuck yourself, Kid Rock! Because he sucks. Kid Rock is the worst. Kid Rock is the biggest asshole. He's some fucking, douchebag that shoots up a bunch of beer cans because someone named Dylan Mulvaney got a couple beer cans with their face on it. On the beer cans. That really
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible.
I'm gonna mute him because I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, that's a totally, grounded and appropriate response to someone getting an advertisement deal on TikTok for a beer can. Because a trans woman got some beer with their face on the beer can. So, Kid Rock, not being a total man baby, okay, throwing a temper tantrum, I'm being sarcastic, that's exactly what he's doing, gets a gun out, an automatic, and shoots up, by the way, a bunch of beer he probably bought. So he did spend money and gave money to the company that he's boycotting, okay? And shoots up a bunch of beer cans because he's mad. He's so upset. You know what I mean? Like, this is a snowflake. You want to call people snowflakes, and then you act like this.
Concise as possible.
And see, this is an example of a snowflake. That's an example of a snowflake. That is someone who is triggered.
Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it.
Cheers to 365 days of being, I guess it says being woman, I don't know. But that's super cool. That's a very nice thing
What
to
the
do
crap?
for somebody. It's a very nice thing to do.
No wonder I don't drink.
And so that got Kid Rock and a bunch of conservatives so upset, so triggered, snowflakes, that Kid Rock had to go and shoot up a bunch of beer cans. And fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Like he is so triggered and upset and bothered by some other person somewhere else, because, we're not all perfect, okay? We're all human beings. Some people are flawed, very flawed, more flawed than others possibly, but we're none of us are perfect. We're all human beings, and we all make our own life decisions. And if you're an adult, you can, dress how you want to dress if you're not hurting anybody. What Dylan did, they had gotten an endorsement, a little advertisement that they did. I think it was on social media, and that sent the conservative world into a frenzy, a total meltdown. So you tell me, who's the true snowflake? Try to be a little objective. I know that's probably hard for you to do, but just ask yourself this, okay? Ask yourself this. Put the shoes on the other feet. Say it was like Ben Shapiro or like some Tucker Carlson. I know a lot of you are like in love with Tucker Carlson. So say Tucker Carlson got a Bud Light can, okay, a beer can, with his face on it. Just seriously, please, just try to, I'm not going to say please, I'm just going to tell you. Try to be objective. Tucker Carlson gets a beer can with his face on it, or an American flag with his face on it, or Trump. Maybe Trump got a beer can for the 2020 election, and Bud Light wanted to officially endorse Trump, okay? And so they were like, cheers to 4 more years. Cheers to 4 more years. Instead of here's to 4 more years, cheers to 4 more years. There's a little rhyme there. And they got Trump, looking up, just like Dylan Mulvaney, okay? With an American flag maybe in the background in blue, red, white, and blue, Bud Light can with Trump on it. His big, beautiful face, as you all I'm sure love it. And then every LGBT, all the people that might be against Trump, not that all the LGBT are, there are some gay people that apparently like Trump, I don't know why, but whatever. But just a lot of the big companies, a lot of people online were bitching and complaining, and were so upset about Trump and Bud Light. A lot of Republicans would probably be like, oh yeah, Bud Light's awesome! Yeah! Fuck yeah, Bud Light! Woo! I'm gonna drink Bud Light at my next football, when I go with the boys to hang out with the pickup trucks and go tailgating with the bros. They're all gonna start buying Bud Light because they love Trump. They want to support companies that support their president, okay? But then all the LG and all the people, all the liberal snowflakes online, the snowflakes, are so upset. What would you say? Oh, they're just triggered. They're a bunch of snowflakes. They're a bunch of sissies throwing hissy fits, okay, screaming on social media about what? Supporting a possible president, supporting someone that I support, that I believe in, or that I want to support because I like them. Well, you know what? Now think about that for a second, okay? You would think that you would think all the people protesting that the beer company, you would think that they were being total snowflakes, totally overreacting. It's a beer can with a person on it. And by the way, that's different. That's a presidential candidate. So that's like Dylan Mulvaney's not running for president. So that's a total different thing. That's like endorsing an actual president that can have a big impact on society because the president can help with laws and stuff. Dylan Mulvaney is a trans woman, I'm pretty sure, that is just expressing herself, dressing up as she wants to on social media and doing like a little TikTok. Not endorsing a presidential candidate, And just that, and it's like way more. It's not the same level of extremity. So that might have been a bad analogy. I could have just anyone. Like, I don't think Dylan Mulvaney's like a super political person. I could be wrong about that, but you know the point is, all the people. I mean, look, maybe Dylan Mulvaney is gonna run for president. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I don't know. I don't even really know Dylan Mulvaney like that. But I'm just saying. So maybe it's a bad analogy. Maybe it's a good analogy. I don't know. But, you know, a presidential candidate is one thing. Dylan Mulvaney, a social media influencer, is another thing. Doing a TikTok. So it's like, you're all freaking out, shooting up beer cans, flipping your fucking lid, blowing things up way out of proportion, and then you want to call liberals the snowflakes? I don't know. It just seems a little, I don't know, hypocritical, if you ask me. But maybe you're unable to look at it objectively. Maybe you're unable to separate yourself from your feelings, your little fifis, little feelings. And then you're guilty of the thing that you call other people. You're literally guilty of being the very snowflake that you call other people. You might be unable to see that. What we call that's called delusion. And having a lack of self-awareness. That's what you call that. You might not understand that concept. That might be a little bit out of your grasp of reality, perhaps, but that is a thing when you're not self-aware to recognize certain things. For a while, I thought that I had more hair on my head than I did. And I would take pictures and be like, yeah, I look good. You know, like with like my hair looking like this. You shave your head. Go about a year or a few months with a fully shaved head and a beard, and you feel really confident. Then you go back and you look at older pictures of yourself before you grew your beard out, you shaved your head, and you're like, I was in denial. I was a bit more bald than I thought I was, and I should have shaved my head a long time ago and grew a beard out. I just wasn't aware fully of how I looked. You know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes you just have to grow and you'll figure things out, which kind of also ties in a little bit with gender. It takes time to figure things out. Gender is fluid, like we were talking about on the stream today with pronouns, and it takes time to figure things out. So you might not be very self-aware. You might be lacking the self-awareness to realize how snowflakey you're acting by freaking out over someone wanting to be called certain pronouns, certain words that makes them feel good. Like, it doesn't really affect your life in any way. You're just being a nice person by respecting their pronouns, like they respect yours. I'm sure they would if you told them, oh, well, I'm a guy, I'm a cis man, okay, whatever you want to call that, like you'll be all disrespectful. Well, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever, but I'm a man. So they would be like, okay, well, him, that's fine. Well, he's going to the store. He said he's a man, so whatever. So it's like not a big deal, and you're the ones freaking out over people wanting to be called a certain thing. You're the ones being snowflakes. You're the ones being sensitive. You are actually the ones who are being assholes. For no fucking reason, by the way. So, it is what it is. Anyway, I see here that Giga Chad left a comment earlier. I just don't really know who he is, so I kind of ignored him. Giga Chad said, would our bromance be considered homoerotic? Well, no. First of all, we don't have a bromance. I'm not always a bro, but we're not always a bromance. We don't have a bromance, okay? There is no bromance. Giga, is your name Chad? Chadley? Chadrick? Giga Chad, okay. Well, Giga Chad, I don't know who you are, but we don't have a bromance. As far as I know, I'm just now meeting you. Should be considered homoerotic? No, I would say. I would guess. I'm gonna come.
ASMR.
Okay. No one's coming on me! Trump isn't coming! Tell! You are not allowed to use the bot!
They spot you and you try to escape, but the door gets blocked by Hunter Biden, who is nude, and they strap you down and make you watch them spit roast the ginge.
What? Hunter Biden, who's nude, and then they strap you down and make you watch him spit roast the ginge. Spit roast me? No one's spit roasting me, asshole! What are you talking about, Hunter Biden? Shut the fuck up! Giga Chad, this is way more important than what you're talking about all day.
I'm a fanboy.
Alright, let's see the video. Let's see. Hold on. Giga Chad has sent a video and says that this is way more important than what I've been talking about all day. Let's see what Giga Chad has to say. I don't know who this guy is, but Giga Chad, this guy named Giga Chad, apparently thinks that we need to see this video. So let's see what it is.
On your marks. Set.
Oh no.
Just real quick, this is not more important, and you're not fucking funny. There's nothing funny about that. It says, well, I'm not going to read that name out loud. I'll move my screen so you can see. 4 M words, race a camel. So that is not an appropriate word. We don't use that term anymore. It's actually little people. Race a camel. So 4 little people, race a camel. So that's not fucking funny. I don't find the name of the video appropriate. I think it should be taken off of YouTube, or at least have the name changed. And I think that this is quite offensive. So, you know.
Chest cross the finish line first. That will determine the winner.
Okay, that's very funny. I'm being sarcastic. That's really not funny. That was not more important, Giga Chad. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that what Chad sent was more important than what I've been saying. If you think a video of little people racing a camel is more important than pronouns, learning about. Oh, wow, that is so. Yeah, drop a 111. Drop a 111 in the live chat if you think that was more important than what I'm talking about. Okay. Let's look at the chat, shall we? Let's look at the chat now. So Fox and Flames thinks that was more important. Professor Chocolate Cake Jeff. Sharp 2257, Pixel Productions, Samsung Cat, Fox and Flames, more and more and more.
I really am sorry for being hateful.
So all these people, Juan, from Samsung Cat, being racist as well as transphobic.
Yeah.
I really do feel bad.
Wario Toy Channel 94. So these are all people that are bigoted and hateful and
she
just
wanted
really
Vicky to
transphobic.
drive.
So you can all go fuck yourselves.
Go get her
Okay.
pizza. She said Vicky
Samsung
knows
Cat
where I
said,
live. I
"Geez,
said,
you
Vicky
must
don't
have."
know.
Samsung Cat donated $3. Said, "Geez, you must have drank 400 cases of Bud Light
Here.
to turn out so fruity, or at least the."
Guess what this is called?
Fun.
Like she said, Red Baron pizzas are good.
Also, everyone knows Dylan is a dude in drag. Gross. Okay, that's very offensive and very transphobic, and I don't appreciate you saying that. So
Got you on camera. Got you on camera. Haha.
Are you serious?
So
Yep.
thank you, Samsung Cat, for exposing yourself as the bigot you are. Copper Ginge said, "My apologies. I'll rephrase my question.
Yeah.
Is it
During
cab
your
or cab?
transition, did you
Cab.
ever realize the blush powder on your face make your cheeks appear so red and puffy?"
We were watching a video about midgets running, and I typed, "This is Willy Wonka tryout."
Awkward with my makeup, okay? Okay, but I did.
Ew.
My makeup did end up being better.
Yikes.
Though. Okay, so let's not be rude. All right.
Ugh.
Just being an asshole. Fuck off, Copper Ginger. Not fucking.